We appreciate you being here, since this program is optional and discusses best practices for your consideration. If you are thinking of adopting any of them, please make sure to review the requirements in your area/region with your broker, branch manager, or manager, including those related to contacting consumers. We do want to highlight the importance of the Telephone Consumer Protection Act, better known as TCPA. The general rules are that it's okay to call people if the person recently gave you their phone number, but remember to check the DNC list regularly if they haven't spoken to that person in a while. You will also want to check the DNC list anytime you don't have permission. Automated calling/texting platforms should never be used. Pre-recorded messages and artificial voices should never be used. You will be personally liable for any violations of the TCPA. We'll mention the TCPA a few times throughout this presentation.
Hello everybody, and in this quick tutorial I'm going to show you how you can utilize the new Moxie Present or listing presentation template pages that are located within Marketing Center. That's a great way to add pages that are a little bit more personalized to you, the agent, but still keep in line with the text and the formatting that is currently present in those presentations. So with that said, let's go ahead and begin. I am starting off at the Marketing Center templates page here. And again, this is just going to be located within the Marketing Center tile within desk. And what I'm going to do here is up the top where it says search templates. I'm just going to click within there and then type. And what you'll see is you'll have the two different types of layouts for Moxie Present. So you can see we've got our horizontal for the web and our vertical for print. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and click on the vertical edition, if you will, and start working from there. Now once the screen pulls up, you can start noticing all the different layouts that we have here. And it also mentions here, just for like ease of use, delete any unwanted pages before you export. Okay, so let's go ahead and use this template. And then go ahead and select Create Documents. So we'll let that go ahead and load. Okay. So now once this takes place, you notice that your headshot should automatically pull in here, but if it doesn't, perfectly okay. Go ahead, select My Images, and then select Upload Image. Now, with that said, let's come back to this. Now, it's within here that you can edit your particular bio. You'll notice that they've already got the fonts locked. So this is great, again, just to try and keep in really the same look, feel as what's out there in Moxie, so that this way you don't have something that looks a little different. Right, and then of course you can type in whatever you want. Now, once we're within here, now within most folks' accounts, your information should populate it within here, but if it's not, that's perfectly okay. You can just type that in. All right, and you can make your edits as you see fit. Again, you can play around with the order here too. Email, website, address. And you know, if your bio is a little bit longer, right, you can see that you do have access to the font size. So you can make it shorter if it's too long, bigger if it's too short. Although I would try and keep it at that 12-point font. You can see the spacings there at 1.2. If you go down here to our testimonials, it's actually a pretty similar element. Again, you can just copy and paste your testimonials within here, or you can just retype them in, whichever one is easiest for you. And again, they're going to keep the placements locked here. Again, just trying to keep the same font types and overall look and feel of that Moxie presentation. And then you can see a lot of the same different elements within here. You know, in regards to, you know, our photos, again, you can switch these out as well. Just go ahead, select your images, and then drag an image over, and then you can make that change as you see fit. Same thing with all of your text and titles. Right, again, you want to try and keep it, as much, again, to the font size as you can. Again, it'll just keep things consistent, and you can see all the different types of templates that you do have access to within this. So you can see one with a couple different photos. Again, we can go within any of these and start making those edits as we see fit. Now let's just kind of scroll through so you can see the rest of the pages that are available to you. Okay. So now, let's just say that we're all set. We've got a couple of our pages. I'll just take the first two for today. We're going to go ahead and select this pages option here in the left-hand side of our bar here. And what I can go ahead and do, let's make it the first three, is I can just click on any of these pages here and then just hit the delete button, and that'll just start getting rid of all the pages that we don't want. Again, this will just help with the upload process, so that this way when you do load these pages within your listing presentation, it's a little bit of an easier process, so you don't have to go ahead and delete the pages. So now, once we're done here, we're going to go ahead and download this. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that download option. I'm going to select the format. So in this case, right, because it's going to be a print format, I'm going to go ahead and select PDF print. I'm going to go ahead and select next. And then go ahead and select download. Okay. We'll then have our pages loaded, and there we go. So then I'm going to head on over to MoxieWorks, and I'm going to go ahead and head on over to Moxie Present. I'm going to create a new presentation real quick. And I'm going to go ahead and select default seller in this instance. It's really just to kind of showcase how you can upload those pages into your presentation. So I'm just going to head on over to the pages here on our right-hand side. And in this instance, I'm just going to go ahead and select Add Page and Create New. And then I'm going to upload PDF pages, choose my file, and then I'll select that file. And the great thing is that once these pages are uploaded, they're going to be stored within your Moxie presentation account, if you will, your Moxie Present account. So that this way then, if you want to use those for other presentations, you can quickly do so. So in this instance, right, we can then start organizing our pages a little bit. So maybe if I wanted the About Me page first, maybe then followed by the testimonials page. And then the other thing you'll notice, right, that it's just page 103, 203, 303 from whatever that file name was. So if I do want to go back and change any of those page names, so it's a little bit easier for me to find those in the future. So if I head to my pages here, right, we can see we've got our test. If I select the three dots here on the right-hand side, I can quickly rename those. I'm just going to go ahead and quickly just change the names of these. 203 was our bio page, or About Matt. And then this was our testimonials page. And again, this will just help out with the organization, moving forward. So this way you can quickly find those pages and reinsert them into latter presentations moving forward.